What's up, SG3 Communications family? I'm going to talk to you about one of the biggest obstacles that you are going to face if you are a public relations professional. And it might not necessarily be what you think, but we'll discuss that next. Okay, so as a public relations professional, you're going to face a number of obstacles along the way. Some expected, some unexpected, some that are going to be easy to overcome, and some that are going to be more challenging to overcome. But I'm going to talk to you today briefly about an obstacle you're going to face that is subtle and yet pervasive at the same time. And the obstacle that I'm talking about is arrogance. Not your arrogance necessarily, but the arrogance of the people that you're supposed to be trying to help. This is an all too frequent occurrence for many people, particularly working in corporate, nonprofit, where you're working with people who are above you, who think that they're inherently smarter than you and feel like that they can think for you, and you're merely there in many cases to validate what they're already thinking. So this is something you're going to have to prepare yourself for, because it can also have a detrimental effect in the sense that it can lead to unintended consequences, a lack of preparedness and unwillingness to follow procedures, and it could lead to disasters at frankly terrible times. So it's important that as a young PR professional that you work to build confidence with the people that you work with, that you continue to show your worth. And it's not just by simply working hard, but it's also about staying on the cutting edge. It's also about reminding people what you're there to do, about emphasizing that this is your role that you were hired to do, and making sure that people around you understand that. Because there are going to be times when you're going to feel and see that lack of respect from your colleagues, and you have to find a way to overcome that, stay on task, keep the company on task to make sure that the company, the organization that you're working for is not put in a negative light through self-inflicted wounds. So it's important for you to continue to push, to continue to act professionally, to continue to remain on the cutting edge of what's happening in the world around public relations, to make sure that you can bring forth the best strategies to put your organization, your business, your company in the best possible light, so that they are not going to be as adversely impacted by a crisis situation, that they will be prepared for a crisis situation, and they will act based on that preparation when the timing is right. All of this can still blow up in your face, but it's important for you to stick to the fundamentals, to make sure that you're doing the right things, that you're putting forth your best faith effort to make sure that you're doing everything possible to help your company be successful. There are some things that are going to simply be out of your hands, but the things that are in your hands, you have to make sure that you take care of as best you possibly can.